Once again, we're with Dr. Bill Beisel. Good morning, Dr. Beisel. How are you today?
Good morning, Brad. Doing well, thank you.
Keeping dry, I hope.
Yes, sir.
that's the primary thing to worry about today.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
when we talk to you, we're talking to the outreach program director, which means you're involved in the community a lot, I assume. That's the director of business and community service. Is that something of a job description for you there?
Yep, sure is. I represent the resources and expertise of the university to the community in the multi-county area. Great job.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's a good bit of fun, and you get to meet a lot of interesting people, no doubt about that.
That's right. Yep, every day is different.
That's true. And one of those functions is being not only a part of, but the executive director of Leadership Tusk. So explain to us what that is, who can be involved, and what benefits come from that.
Sure. Yeah, Leadership Tusk is a great opportunity for me personally and for the university to get involved with our emerging leaders in the community. And we're really pleased to have the opportunity to partner with the Leadership Tusk board. We kind of have a unique relationship with the board in that we've been supporting the program for many years. And Leadership Tusk had kind of a leadership transition about 3 years ago. And we talked about it, and the board asked us if we'd be interested in taking over the management side of it. So we do that now. We have a contract services agreement with the board, and we basically take care of all the programming and business operations of the program. So the program's in its 17th year, and it's a great program. I think it's very highly regarded throughout the community. Participants come from all sectors of our economy, like manufacturing, healthcare, government, a lot of nonprofits, small business people. So it's, I think it's a unique opportunity for participants to get involved in relationship building, learning, problem solving, civic engagement, personal growth. It's a great program.
Yeah.
We usually have about 20 participants each year.
How does the person who might be interested in this become a candidate? I mean, you can't just walk in and say, hey, I want to do this right now.
Right. Yeah, we have an application. It's on our website. You have to go to the Kent Tusk website and go to Leadership Tusk. It's in the Business and Community Services site. But yeah, there's an application. You just download it. It takes about 15 minutes to fill it out. And we ask some questions about what the candidate hopes to get out of the program and what they bring to the program equally as much. And we ask them about their background and work experience, educational experience, and make sure that we get a commitment from the candidate that they understand that it's a 10-month program. And it really requires participation every month, active participation throughout each program day. Yeah, just fill out the online application in the Business and Community Services website and just hit send, and it'll come to me, and we'll have a look at it. We are almost full this year. We're taking a maximum of 20 people. We had to cancel last year out of an abundance of caution due to the COVID situation, and we really want to limit the participation this year so that we put the program on in the safest way possible.
So when is the application deadline for this year?
The end of May.
Okay.
But the sooner the better. We only have 2 seats left, I believe.
So the program year will start at what time and last through, you said 10 months, I guess?
Yeah, we start in August, the last week in August, with a 2-day retreat at Sauk Fort Lodge in Cambridge, Ohio. And that's a really good opportunity to set the tone for the year-long experience and have our participants get to know each other, get away from work, get away from the phones, get away from the families, and just focus on leadership development. And we have an extensive series of leadership development programs and activities that go on during this 2 days. Yeah, it starts out in 26th and 27th of August, and then the second Tuesday of every month through May. All day long, 1 day a month.
And there are
all day.
And there are projects though within that where you need to be working with some of your fellow leadership trainees as well, I assume.
That's right. That's right. Each year we have 4 to 5 projects, depending on the number of participants that we have. And participants self-select the projects that they'd like to become involved in, and then they work on those projects throughout the year. For example, our last full class, we canceled 2020, but 2019 class worked on the U.S. Census with Scott Reynolds from the Tuscarawas County Commissioner's Office. We had an anti-drug project with Jody Salvo. There was also a literacy coalition project with Jim Gill as lead from the Dover Public Library. And we had a Healthy Tusk project with Diane Lautenschlager and Mark McKenzie. So, our participants work with these project leaders throughout the year and work on an area of significant importance to that particular person and to their project. And I think they make a significant contribution to the overall vitality of that program.
Sure.
And they work on projects that the organization might not otherwise be able to get to in a timely fashion. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you've
servant leadership.
You've been involved with this for several years in one form or another. What is and I hate to say typical because there's nothing typical, but what is a somewhat typical response of someone who's been through this leadership program, graduated, and then comes back and says, hey, because of Leadership Tuscarawas, what are some of the things that they might say because of that?
Well, I think their recognition that they're a committed leader in the community. They realize that servant leadership is important and that they have a contribution to make to the broader community, and they feel it as kind of an obligation. And I believe that these people also develop a broader understanding of our county and what the strengths and weaknesses of our economy are, and learn a lot about the leadership in the county. But equally as important, they develop friendships that last a long time, that go way beyond the year of the program, and get to know people and network in the community. And I think overall, it's participants value the collaboration competencies that they develop, their relationship building skills, and in particular interpersonal group communication skills.
Yeah.
So people generally say that they're a stronger professional as a result of going through the program, and that they highly recommend it to other people.
Right.
We've been very fortunate. We do have about 30 or 32 professional development modules that are actually leadership development modules throughout the program. So they get some extensive training in leading change, strategic leadership, influence, persuasion, team building, understanding emotional intelligence, those sorts of concepts. So yeah, it's a program that develops individual leadership skills and through leadership development training, but also through community awareness.
Well, we appreciate you leading that, and I'm sure you've seen the successes in the individuals and the community that has come out of that. So we thank you.
It's a great job. I love it.
And again, if somebody would like to apply, what's the web address to go to do that?
Kent.edu/Tusk/BCS. That's Business and Community Services, and folks will see a link underneath it's the Workforce tab from the Kent State main website. Just click Workforce and then Leadership Tusk will take you right to it.
All right.
Or call me.
All right, Dr. Bill, what the number should we call you at?
330-308-7437.
Very good.
Love to speak with anybody about it.
And again, seats are limited for this coming year.
That's right.
All right.
Very much so.
We appreciate having you on today and getting this information out about Leadership Tuscarawas, and successes to you. We wish you the best, and we'll talk to you again, all right?
Thanks, Brad. Sure appreciate the opportunity to be on your show.
Certainly. Glad to do it. Talk to you again. That is Dr. William Beisel, who is Kent State Tuscarawas' Outreach Program Director, talking at length about the Leadership Tuscarawas program this morning here on the BT Morning Show.